So she's going off on Natalie now, saying that Natalie's never on the show. She's weird. She doesn't want to run her fades. But this is what she says. And I was like, oh, okay, here's the emotional part. She says, Tavii rides for you and you got her looking like a fool.
I peeped that. I was like, oh, you protecting your girl? You protecting yeah. I was like, I peeped that too. I was like, yeah. Oh, that's cute.
I was like, okay, let me find out. Fauna, what's up?
Right.
What's up for real?
They in love or what?
That's her sneaky link. I'm telling you.
This the kind of beat to go. This the kind of beat to go. This the kind of beat to go. Rock, top, top.
Welcome back to another episode of the Petty Headquarters. I'm your host, Tiana Lock, and this is
Jessie Strange.
We are back at it again with another episode. I feel like it's been 3,000 years since we've been here.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. We were just here last week in this damn studio. Like, I don't know why it feels so
long,
like unknown. Like, it's a stranger. Like, the studio's a stranger to me.
It was stranger.
Like, low key, but whatever.
Is it because we did mushrooms yesterday? Now you're a whole new person?
No. First of all, that was not no fucking shrooms, bitch. That was weed. I don't give a fuck. That was weed. That was the worst experience ever. I'm never doing that again.
We went on a hike and Tiana we took mushrooms, but gummy mushrooms, and Tiana was like fucking having a terrible time.
Yeah, no, it was like in the middle of the hike, I was peeking and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It felt like weed though, because like I've been on shrooms where it felt more energetic, but that I felt like, oh, like I just felt like my heart was racing, my head was fuzzy, like my breathing was slowed down. I'm like, this is not normal. I be hyped. This is weird. I fell asleep the whole car ride back.
Mouth open.
Yo, it was terrible.
But you know what's also weird? The fact that we started with this, because this is not what our podcast is about,
literally.
obviously.
It's not about recreational drugs. So, but that's funny. So if you guys are new, welcome. We are the Petty Headquarters. We talk about things like celebrity drama, pop culture, as well as baddies. Okay, I know that's why majority of the people come and listen to us.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So welcome to the Petty Posse. If you guys are returning.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. So let us get into this week's dose of mess.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to tell people before we get started?
No, let's get right into this episode. I am excited to uncover what's to come.
Right. So DTB, we pick it up from there. DTB throwing her back, her purse at Natalie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then Natalie just starts trolling the shit out of DTB. Yo, I don't know. I started cracking up. I was like, this is so stupid.
It's so dumb.
She said, ducking and dodging. Like, okay, we get it. Like,
this whole back and forth is so dumb.
No, for real.
But I think, honestly, in my opinion, knowing DTB, and then even after, if you really look at the way she hit Natalie, she just did it for ratings.
She did just do it just to do it.
Not only did she do it for ratings, but I also feel like when she went to go attack her after, she went with her hands up, kind of like the boogeyman, like, oh. She wasn't really trying to do nothing. And by the security came so quick that she just went like this, and then they tackled her and got in between.
No, she said, I saw the fear in her eyes. I'm like, girl,
and even the confessional just didn't feel like it. Just, it's theatrics,
right? It did feel like that.
Very theatrical,
like that. Bro. Her with one shoe on, looking in the mirror though, killed me. Did you peep that? She had one shoe off and she was barefoot, and then she had the other boot, the white boot on. I'm like, how did you not peep that?
I did not peep that at all.
So that, I was like, DTB, not you barefoot in these people's establishment.
Nah, but it was so funny because Nat made a very fucking valid point. She said, what rich bitch throws their purse?
Yeah,
and I was like,
facts.
no facts.
I thought the same shit.
And she's like, you must not got nothing in there. I was like, yo, roasted.
No, I really thought the same thing. I was like, no, for real. Like, What?
Yo, I was like, damn, Natalie got that one.
But then again, I guess like she's thrown a purse before back in BGC, but that wasn't an expensive ass purse. So I don't know if maybe she's referring to the expensive purses. I don't know what she's referring
She's
to.
referring to, she said, what rich bitch?
Right.
Clearly
So
she
she's
wasn't rich.
Referring to the
She's referring to whatever money you got inside, whatever valuables you have
Right,
inside,
right,
plus
right.
the expensive purse.
right.
I just thought it was
exactly.
hysterical. I was like, yo, she kind of ate
That was valid. That was. So then, DTB leaves. That's
Yeah.
the last we're gonna see of her, which is pretty wild. I'm like, wow, okay, you just up and left. Okay, that was cute. It was cute. It was nice to see her for like a split second.
What, like 3 episodes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
They're just coming in and out of this season
in
like a
and out.
revolving door.
No, for real. In and out for sure. So now the girls get to Trill on Wheels, which is a hip hop themed party bike trolley type thing. No, like a bike, and I thought that was pretty cool because they have those in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, they have them a few places.
A few places? Okay, because the last I saw of one was in New Orleans. I don't know. I've never been on one of those things, so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
look
they
cool.
was mad hype. They
Yeah.
was mad hype to greet the baddies.
That
yeah.
shit looked lit though.
It
The baddies were
did.
fucking lit.
No, they really were. I was like, damn, I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, these bitches are fucked up.
Yeah.
I know some shit's gonna go down.
Hell yeah.
I know some shit's gonna go down.
It looked like they were having a good time on that
Having
shit.
a ball. But it's so funny because the host of Trill on Wheels, I love how she's doing like the breathing work with them before they started talking about deep breath in, deep breath out. Like, you know who you dealing with. You know who
Right.
you dealing with.
But yeah, it's funny because like at some point in the confessionals, Kold Killa's like, normally I don't get drunk, but she says she's drunk. Her,
Fucked up.
Fauna, Summer, they all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the girls, they're having a great fucking time. And Tavi, this is where she says she's nervous because she knows that this fun is not going to last.
Mhm.
Something bad is going to happen. So then now Scotty and Natalie get into the picture because they get to the place first before the rest of the girls come in.
Yeah.
And it looks like Natalie is catching Scotty up on the tea with like what happened with her and DTB.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was cute.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess.
cute.
It was cute.
And then the girls meet up with Nat and
they
Kold
all show up.
Kold Killa sounds wasted.
No, she sounds
Her
fucked
voice
up,
sound crazy. I'm like, damn, they
No,
all
were fucked up. Like the moment everybody started popping off, I was like, oh, these bitches are gone. Like they are gone.
Uh-huh.
So the girls show up fucked up, basically.
And then at some point, Fauna and Kold Killa, they're having like their little side conversation.
Yeah.
They both lit.
They're lit.
Kold Killa's talking about how she want to fight.
I know.
Fauna said, who you want to fight? And then they both like, and then Kold Killa's like, you want to fight too? She's like, Fauna's like, yeah, who you want to fight? They're like, let's fight Summer.
Yo, I know. And they were like joking about it. I'm like, yo, that's how I know y'all are lit. Like the way they look, the way their faces look. Then you talking about you want to fight for no reason because you're like, I'm lit. Let's turn this shit up. Like I was like, oh my God, you guys are done. You guys are pissed drunk. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, Nat starts telling the ladies that she is not dealing with the BS this season because she's catching them up on the tea with DTB, but also why she just hasn't been as present as she normally is because she's not dealing with the bullshit. She's protecting her peace. You already know it's protecting peace Natalie this season, it seems like.
And that's when she tells the girls about how, she recaps what we just saw with DTB. And she mentions how she is okay with doing a fair one with DTB, but as long as she getting paid, they're international, making money together.
Yes, that's what she said.
And Lex is like, I respect Natalie because at the end of the day, she changed my life. And Nat is all about making money. And, she looks up to Nat. So I thought that was a cute moment.
Yeah, it was like, okay, someone understands.
I mean, Big Lex got a commercial with Colgate. Like, come
I didn't
on.
even see that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
she just landed a commercial with Colgate. Her life has changed.
Because her teeth be mad big and they straight, so that works out.
Yeah.
That works out. That's pretty dope. I didn't even know that. So, she's saying that she doesn't need to fight DTB. And basically, this is where Fauna inserts herself.
Yeah,
And
pretty
she's
much.
like, no, you need to have a fair one with her.
She
That's
pointing
not
in the
fair.
middle.
Yeah, she said, yo, that was crazy. Yo, Fauna comes in talking about y'all need a fight because y'all keep sneaking each other. And then Killa says, yup, y'all need a fight. She's like agreeing with Fauna. I'm like, y'all are hyped off the licks. Hyped off the licks. So Tavii steps in and she's like, she doesn't need to fight her. So Fauna says that they didn't get a fair one at all. Natalie's saying that I already fought her. Now at this point, she's like, I already fought her, bitch, to Fauna.
Yeah.
Fauna's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, oh my God, Fauna, who are you talking to? Like this whole thing, I was just like,
gagged.
like on edge. Like I was just looking at each person like, oh my God, what are you gonna, oh my God, oh my God, what is going on? Like, what is going on, Fauna? You are on one right now.
100%, 100%. Because even she got mad that Tavi inserted herself and was like, what, Tavi, what?
Yep.
And here we are back again with the Tavi versus Fauna intense, like arguing that we always see that we've been calling out.
I'm telling you. I feel like I'm always saying stuff and then we always peep it and people be like, no, I can't see it. And then it comes to light sooner or in some way or form. So basically, Fauna's yelling, saying, Tavii, you held DTB's hands. That wasn't a fair one. Then Killa goes off on Tavii, and they are really going back and forth.
They
so
are.
Killa's yelling, talking about, did you break up the fight? Did you not? Did you break up the fight? Did you not? Like, it's like, really?
This whole thing, I'm just like, why are y'all fighting mad hard for DTB?
Mad hard. They were drunk. That's why I give a little bit of grace.
That's the problem.
That was the problem. Like, cause I'm like, they normally do not open their mouth this much. Like, they drunk as fuck. Like, you could see it. Like, you could see it in their face.
Jayla's
everything.
face as this is all happening had me cackling. She's just like looking into the distance, holding her smile.
She
like,
is. She really was. She was like, please, this is the first time we get food in all 8 seasons. Please don't fuck it up.
Right.
I'm like, I guess that's a valid point. That's a valid point, even though y'all had food before, but the food looked good though. Food looked good.
It did.
They
It
had
did.
some chicken sliders with fries.
It did.
What else did they have?
Yo. But it's funny because Rolly puts her 2 cents in.
Yes, she does.
And she calls out Tavii and basically says, like, you know, those are supposed to be your friends. Like, why don't you have their back right now? Instead, you have Natalie's.
I thought was weird. But
You did?
I mean, no, she has a point. She has a point. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you really don't respect Natalie because I don't know. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that because I get Rolly in terms of being fed up with Natalie, but then at the same time, she's still, you know, riding for her or doing her job. So I thought that she would more so address Fauna before she addressed Tavii. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
know.
I thought it was a little interesting, but
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
what she chose to address.
Yeah, that's all. Like, I don't know. She has a point. Valid.
I think Rolly's a hypocrite. So like she's gonna just point out whatever's obvious at the given moment, and there's no action. She don't actually care, in my opinion. She
That's
really,
what I'm saying.
yeah, she don't actually care. She just wants to stir the pot.
Yeah, so then Fauna at this point calls Tavii a dick rider. And oh my goodness, so Tavii gets upset and calls the girls weird. Because like, now you want to tell me this? Y'all could have been told me this. Why do you wait till now to tell me all this shit? So now I'm looking at you guys funny. You're weird. You know, she's also emphasizing on Kold Killa, how Kold Killa weird as fuck, yo.
I know because at some point, right, Fauna gets like starts pushes Tavii first.
Yes.
So Tavii pushes back.
Yes.
And then immediately Kold Killa's like,
Smack that bitch on my mom.
I was like,
I thought y'all was cool.
right. That's where I was looking at Kold Killa like, you really wasn't fucking with Tavii this whole time.
No, but I don't think Kold Killa know that Fauna and Tavii was already fucking because Fauna's like, don't do that to Kold Killa immediately after. She's like, don't do that. I'm like, oh my God, Fauna, that's your sneaky link. That's your sneaky link because that's crazy. I'm telling you something. I'm telling you. Dolly said in her confessional, same shit, different toilet. Because she's talking about the same shit that happened with Summer and Lex like with them.
Yeah.
She feels like that's the same thing happening between Tavii, Fauna, and Killa.
Yeah.
So it's like same shit, different toilet. Like another big three or whatever, kind of like dismantling. But I low-key thought, and maybe this is me because I already how I see Tavi and Fauna, I low-key thought she was catching on to the same thing that happened between Summer and Lex.
You stupid.
I was like, same shit, different toilet.
Yeah.
So I started cracking the fuck up. Because the way she was saying it, you didn't catch that? She was like,
I honestly, I thought I was stuck on the toilet. I was stuck on the fact that she said toilet that I didn't even register. Because I'm like, that was corny. You know what I mean?
same shit, different toilet. Same bullshit, different set of girls.
Like doo-doo. I get it, same shit.
Yeah,
like doo-doo.
different.
I didn't get it.
Jesse, please.
I just got that. It didn't make sense.
It's too, I can't. We just started this shit. We just got into the episode. It's too early for this, yo. You really said, wow, why am I tearing up? You really never heard that reference before? Same shit, different toilet?
I thought I did, but it wasn't
You thought you
registering.
did.
Like I didn't understand shit meant like doo-doo.
Yeah.
Like toilet. That's why it didn't make sense the way it makes me laugh now a little bit. Because I get it.
Oh my God, that is
Because you know how
hilarious.
some people say some shit different day?
Yeah.
I just thought she was being stupid by saying the word toilet, but now I get it.
Yeah. Wow.
Doo-doo.
Think, babe. Use the brain. Oh my God. Okay, so now this is where we see.
Listen, all right? I fell down the stairs today.
This is where we see Fauna and Tavii. They're getting in each other's face now. Like
Yeah.
you said, Fauna pushes her, Tavii pushes her back. Killa's like, smack that bitch on my mom's. Like she's hype. So urging her to hit Tavii.
Yeah,
bad.
trying to instigate the whole thing.
Yes, and you can see Fauna gets upset with Killa after that. Like
Yeah.
she's just like, don't do that, don't do that. Like doesn't want her to push her to fight Tavii.
Mhm.
And yeah, you could see Tavi's mad. Like
Yeah.
word, Kold Killa.
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Started crying and all that.
Yeah, she did. I feel like this was just such an emotional episode. Everybody started crying. I feel like Tavii, Fauna, everybody crying because you know what? Everybody drunk.
True.
Everybody drunk.
Tavii ends up saying, like, you know, Fauna knows my baby, my
Oh
mom.
my- and this was after Rolly removed her, right? Before she went outside. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because they were like, oh, why you don't get worked up by it.
Mm.
And then that's when Tavi's like, get worked up, I like gets fucked up because at the end of the day, Fauna knows her baby, her mom, and then this is when we find out that she was in the room this morning with her and that they sleep together every night and that they pillow talk every night. What the fuck does pillow talk mean?
Bro,
What does pillow talk mean?
oh no!
I gotta Google it.
Yeah, please. So we can get an actual definition because you know me, where my brain is gonna go.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, bitch, y'all were fucking. Like,
Right.
that's the only definition of pillow talk to me. Because
Okay.
what?
So according to Google, pillow talk refers to intimate, relaxed, and often affectionate conversation between lovers or partners.
You see, this is what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's pillow talk. They was looking, you know, laying on the pillow, looking at each other, talking to each other and shit. Like, I'm telling you.
First of all, we got to bring up the old videos of us.
We do.
Of you specifically.
Yeah, no, literally.
Because I
really-
wasn't.
You were not picking up on it. And I'm like, nah.
Your gaydar is pretty interesting.
Something is happening here. Something is happening.
I just be thinking you mad gay sometimes.
No.
Like she wanted to be
Bitch.
gay so bad.
Yo, but like something is happening. No, because the way that they was arguing for real, the
First-
way that they were arguing, please.
Nah, I mean, Tavi said it without saying it. Pillow talk?
We
Trust
sleep
me.
together every night.
Pillow talk? Girl, I don't even say we pillow talk and we together. Right? So the fact that you saying that's crazy. That's how you know they was fucking.
No, literally. I've been saying this shit and everybody's like, oh, that's not true. She would never. And I'm like, now what does everyone have to say after this episode now? Like, what? What? Because I haven't looked at Twitter. I haven't looked at anything. I haven't
Mhm.
seen what people are saying about Fauna and Tavi's interaction at all.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't really been online.
Yeah, so now Fauna, this is before Tavii even goes outside. Fauna's yelling on the table, talking about, you're not a victim, you're not a victim. Like, she's going in. She says, stop acting like one. Killa says that Tavii fucks with DTB and Natalie. So, like, she thinks that she's being fake. Like, just say what it is. But then Tavi's like, I fuck with Natalie, not so much DTB. There's a difference when I say I don't got a problem with her, but I don't, dislike her, but it's different than my relationship with Natalie.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, it's funny, Kold Killa, that coming out of Kold Killa's mouth when we just found out that you've been fake to Tavii this whole time. Because you not really fucking with her if you were so quick on your drunk moment to be like, yeah, fuck her up.
Yo.
Like, what? That's your friend?
Great. Yo, that was really crazy. That was funny. It's like she's bad quick with it.
Yo.
A little too quick with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you that quick, that means you don't fuck with nobody.
No hesitation. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now Natalie's asking the girls, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What happened? So Fauna says that she's gonna be real and all these bitches talk shit about you behind your back and they don't say nothing when you come around, but I'm not gonna be fake. I'm gonna say how the fuck I feel. Calls out Summer for going on live, talking how Natalie ducking and wrecking and shit, and then she don't want to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Natalie peeped what was happening. She's like, okay, now you're trying to put the blame on Summer. No, let's handle you first.
Yeah, I mean,
let's handle you first. What's your issue? Like,
that's really what it is, though. Like if you're gonna speak for yourself. Don't be putting in calling out other people.
Yes, exactly.
I just feel like when people were focusing too much on her and Tavii, she brought everyone else into it to distract from what obviously is going down between her and Tavii.
I feel like there was a lot of emotions in this scene that kind of alluded to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, most of it had to deal with her and Tavii. But it seemed like, and what did she say that catches my attention? This is what she said. So she's going off on Natalie now, saying that Natalie's never on the show. She's weird. She doesn't want to run her fades. But this is what she says. And I was like, oh, okay, here's the emotional part. She says, Tavii rides for you and you got her looking like a fucking fool.
I peeped that. I was like, oh, you protecting your girl? Yeah. I was like, I peeped that too. I was like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I was like, okay, let me find out. Fauna, what's up?
Right.
What's up for real?
They in love or what?
That's
a secret lover.
That's her sneaky link. I'm telling you. Yeah, so when Fauna said that, like, you got Tavii looking like a fool, that to me was like ding, ding, ding. Like, there's a lot of emotions running here. And clearly, you feel some type of way that this is happening to your girl or whatever. And
I also feel like she was upset because, like, she feels that Tavii and her are fighting because of Natalie, basically. And so there's also that emotion as well.
Yeah, so I thought that was really interesting because now you have that component, like, you have Tavii looking stupid. I'm mad that we're arguing over you. Tavii is going to do what Tavii wants to, so she can't really control that. So it's like, Tavii, if you want to look stupid, go ahead and look stupid.
Right.
So, like, overall, it seems like there was just underlying emotions in regards to wanting to be there for Tavii and Tavii not wanting to be there for herself in a way. And Fauna's just like over it and she's kind of like fed up with it. But then again, it's like Tavii's gonna do what works for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's gonna, if there's an opportunity with Natalie, she's gonna take that,
Clearly.
Yeah, and she has to be, a certain way just to get those opportunities. And, Fauna's not paying her bills for her. So at the end of the day, it's like Tavii's going to do whatever she needs to do. But Fauna doesn't understand that. And I think that's where you see the disconnect. And clearly Fauna has a lot of suppressed and repressed emotions because her getting drunk and this just blowing up is pretty wild.
Yeah. But I also, that doesn't fit. I feel like there's a way to carry yourself. And like I said, like with, just because Tavii, Natalie's this opportunity, brings opportunity doesn't mean that you can't be real with Natalie or you can't be a real person instead you're a fake ass bitch. And that's what she ends up, talking to Natalie about. Like she confronts Natalie about how she been feeling, how everybody's fake, says she behind her back. But then when they in front of her, she's smiling. And I know a lot of people kind of gave Fauna credit for confronting Natalie because most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, she had a little bit of liquid courage, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't
because she
think
would never have gone, like, she would have said something, but it wouldn't have been to that extent.
No, she was really
she
like...
was really like, who are you talking to? I saw that. I was like, oh my God, Fauna, are you okay? Like, but she goes on and she even says, even Rolly, you got Rolly doing, she really was bringing everybody in on it.
Yeah.
She was like, you know, it's hard for Rolly too. Natalie got you running the whole show with barely any support, all this shit.
She said it's hard for you. And Rolly's like, girl... in her confessional, because obviously not to her face, but she's like, yeah, you're right, and I get it, but now's not the time to be emotional.
No, for real. She said, this is baddies. She said, this is baddies. And that's so bad.
Do you
so
see?
bad.
Remember how you said, like, Natalie could be a little bit vulnerable when it comes to the loss earlier in the season? You mentioned that. And I was like, no, because then these girls will take advantage of you.
But you see, I feel like I be having compassion for everybody, though.
But
like,
that's what
to
I'm
some
saying.
extent.
But you see, even Rolly said it. No, this is baddies. Cut it out. Like,
that's crazy. They really just normalized that fucking shit.
Fauna over here crying for Rolly, like,
and
for
everybody.
Standing up for everybody, and everybody who should have a problem with it is just like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
they've accepted it, and they've been in the game for a long time. Like, again, Fauna's still very much new. This is her second season. Rolly's been there since the beginning. No, since South. So she's been here for damn near, 8 seasons too, just like Scotty, all of them, Jayla. So at this point, they know what it is. Fauna, she's new. So it's a lot, especially with baddies. That environment is very toxic, and it can be, again, very fast paced, and you're just having all these things happening front, right, left, center. Of course you're going to be overwhelmed. Then you getting fucked up on top of that. Then you seeing all this shit, and everybody getting you tight. I feel her. I can understand her. Would I have done that? Probably. I don't know what the fuck I would do. So let me not even say nothing. I don't know what the fuck I would do. But I can understand where it's coming from.
So Nat's like, yeah, like, she's like, who the fuck are you talking to?
No,
she's getting irritated. She gets up and like tries to even walk out. But then as she's walking out, Fauna goes, go.
Yeah.
And Natalie goes, go where?
Yes,
go where?
Yes, that was so funny. She said, go where the fuck you gonna go? Like, go where? Go where?
Cracking up, yo.
And Fauna's like crying and going off, and I'm like,
she's drunk, yo, because even her eyes look hella fucking stupid.
Her eyes looked crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, bitch, you had way too much.
There was a lot of built up emotions, you could tell. And then her being drunk obviously didn't contribute to the situation,
right.
But it is what it is. So then Sapphire meets up with the girls looking good as fuck.
Oh,
bust down in the red.
My God.
Little Miss Red riding her like,
oh my God. She looked
good.
Fine.
She did. She looked really good.
Oh, yeah. I was like, my God, Sapphire, you're just gorgeous.
No,
like,
she really is.
like,
I will give her that.
Ridiculous.
Just gorge.
Yes.
Just gorge.
Fucking wow.
So then Rolly basically catches Sapphire up on everything, right? And Nunu asked her how she was feeling from the whole Suki situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they start going off about that. And, you know, Sapphire is saying that she doesn't agree with it, but if anyone wants to run their fades, like, she'll take the fade. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, she looked so over it.
She did.
She's like, I don't know. I felt Sapphire because, like, at the end of the day, everybody knows that Sapphire, which this is repeating what they said, but they said she's a good person. Like, she don't be talking shit about nobody. So it's like weird that you're over here having to take a fade for your best friend macing everybody.
Yeah, literally.
And it's like not fair because you're not her. And where is she? And that's where Kold Killa was like, well, I want that fade with her. And Sapphire's like, well, you're not gonna get it. She's not coming back. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Yeah.
And she's serious as fuck.
No, yeah. And this is where DJ Ari asks her, like, you know, has she even explained how she felt to Suki? She said no, which I thought was interesting. I was like, oh, why didn't you tell your friend how you felt? Maybe the timing? Maybe it happened so fast.
Or did she just say no in a sense where she had it privately. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like she's not gonna
She's
get
not gonna
into
tell
that
you
on
right,
camera.
exactly.
Right.
That's
Okay.
how I feel.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But I
That
don't
makes
know.
sense. Yeah. So basically, Killa said she want that face. She said, "Take your rings off."
All the
She
girls are
said-
like, "What? No, please,
No,
don't.
I
It's
know.
not
No
necessary."
one want. J-Lo was going in. She did not want them to fight. She didn't want nobody to fight. She was just like, come on, man. Like, you know, obviously DJ Ari feels like Sapphire should not stick up for Suki given the situation because the situation is just too extreme. I think pretty much all of the girls are on the same boat. Some of the girls were shocked that she left. Nunu in her confessional said that she was not shocked at all because you got all these bitches want to get on your ass.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna leave. And then there was hints that like maybe Sapphire definitely told her friend, like, yo, they not fucking with you. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And that's why she's like, if y'all like if fighting is gonna make y'all feel better, then I'm here to take that fade.
yeah.
And it's just like, I'm looking at Sapphire like, girl, nobody wanna fight you.
No, literally.
You're literally just
like
Sapphire.
no one's gonna fight.
You're like a pretty rose, okay? Like nobody wants to
that's
punch
like
you.
the greatest way to explain it.
She is, yes.
So Jayla does not want this to happen. And you know, she says that every disagreement doesn't always need to lead to a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And so Rolly even says that Sapphire shouldn't have to stick up for Rolly. She's saying this to Sapphire, and she kind of just wants to leave this conversation where it is. Doesn't want to bring this up anymore. Like what's said is said, what's done is done. It is what it is. Suki's gone. And you know, Sapphire, she just starts crying as Rolly's giving her this pep talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just see it. As I was like, this episode was just so emotional. Like everybody was just they going through it.
Yeah.
They're going through it. And you saw that spill over because no one was able to hold their emotions anymore, which is a normal human thing. Like how can you hold your emotions for that long in that type of environment? You know what I mean? So
yeah, and Lex even says like, you know, how she can relate to the situation because Summer had put her in compromising situations
she did say
before that, and that she also feels that, you know, a good friend will always have your best intentions and your best the best for you, like would think about you, but she feels like Suki was very selfish about this situation.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really care about what Sapphire has to go through.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So then now this is where you see Fauna decide to go outside and have that conversation separately. With
Okay. So is this at this point, Kold Killa agrees to not fight
Yes,
Sapphire? Because I know she was going back and forth. They
She
were about to
was.
do it.
Yes.
Then she's like, you could see the struggle in Kold Killa. Like she looking at Sapphire like, I can't punch you, girl.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
And you see her because she knows she want to let that shit out because she want to fight somebody. She's itching. She's itching, especially after the Tavi thing. So you know, like I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Kold Killa was gonna do it, but I'm glad she didn't because I mean it's Sapphire. I would hate to see Sapphire have to take a fade for bear macing her best friend, bear macing people.
No, literally, like I'm sorry. You gotta handle that. Like if you did something that crazy, there's no way I'm having your back. Like that's crazy.
At least they meant it when they said that Suki wasn't coming back because Shorty did not come back to the reunion. She's pregnant. So I guess she was serious.
Yeah, she said, fuck that. I don't need y'all hoes anyway. This is my last. It was given that. It's my last time on Baddies.
Someone go out with a bang.
Yes, this is my exit, final stage. That's it. It's done. So it was really given that. So now Fauna's having that conversation separately outside, away from the girls with Natalie. And she does apologize to her, you know, and she said that she just hates that she's going off or going, you know, having this issue with Tavii because of Natalie, right? Because she feels like she's a dick rider. And basically everything you said, and she's explaining it to her, she said that she's hurt and, you know, she shouldn't have let things go as far as they did. So she apologized to that, says how much she respects her as a boss, you know, how she's done a lot for her. And she, you know, doesn't want to be crass or whatever. She doesn't want to do too much. But, you know, she did feel some type of way and then didn't like how Tavii was inserting herself. And she explains all of that to Natalie.
She also says that she doesn't appreciate how Natalie talked to them, especially just
That's
now,
true.
but also last season.
And, yes.
And then, you know, Natalie and her are going back and forth. And then when Fauna mentioned how she feels like her and Tavii are fighting over Natalie, basically, Nat says, cause Fauna said Tavi's different, moving different. And so Nat's like, I think you're in her confessional, of course. I think you're reaching because you've been hating on Tavii all year. And I thought that was an interesting thing to say. I was like, really?
They have a lot of issues. And this is why I say they just fucking. That's really what it is. Because and that's the thing. Kold Killa was even saying too, y'all always fighting. Like, I do none of that shit with my friends. Y'all not friends for real. I don't do none of that shit with my friends. I was like, yeah, because they're not friends, Killa.
Right, true.
They're not friends. They're messing around. Once you're like even in that with benefits or messing around or even being cute or intimate here and there.
Or pillow talking.
You're no longer in that friend stage anymore. It's complicated. So I feel like that's what it is with Tavi and Fauna. It's very complicated what their situation is.
Mhm.
And you're seeing that.
Mhm.
You're literally seeing that. Like she's getting irritated at the tiniest things because they're dead ass in a situationship. Nobody could tell me otherwise. Nobody could tell me otherwise. And then y'all two females at that. You already know how that go. So, I don't know.
Tommie comes in looking all crazy. Music is like hysterical. It's like very in character. She talking about, yeah, showing up. Bitches don't know when I'm coming through. I'm Batman. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
And she got out the car with a whole wine glass in her hand. I was like... And you got out the driver's side at that. So
she walks in and she sees Sapphire. First thing she said, you good?
Yo.
You good?
Yo, she really do sound like that.
You a good spirit, yo.
Yo. I can't. Yo,
what
she
are
really
you
got
saying?
right. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, she really is crazy where you just like, you just gotta laugh. I mean, I can't.
OD.
So now Kold Killa's trying to fight, which I'm just surprised she wanted to give her a fair one. I thought she was gonna attack her like immediately. But she's like trying to fight head up, and like Tommie's just like, I ain't about to fight a no-name bitch. And Killa's like, well, you knew my name when you was throwing shade on that mic. So I was like, wow, this is a lot. So now Tommie doesn't want to fight, and she basically leaves.
Yeah,
and that was
does.
that. And Rolly talking about, I would have just hit her.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. Rolly's a liar because this lady done fucking shot you with a BB gun. This lady done choked you accidentally on stage.
She was high and drunk.
Doesn't matter. Don't talk about, oh, I would have just snuck her. Bitch, you had many opportunities to sneak her and you didn't. So please, Rolly, please.
Right, but like this was like an actual issue. So like the way that Killa confronted her, I feel like Rolly would have done that if it was in that situation where she's like, yeah, I'm coming to fight. I'm getting paid to fight. The same way she did when she confronted her in Africa.
Rolly did not have that energy when Tommie walked in on that camel.
Okay. Did she not? She was throwing shit at the camel. She was throwing shit at her. She fought her. She fought her. You acting like they didn't fight. She fought.
Yeah, but she was like not doing the sneak thing.
Yeah, because she was on the camel. What is she gonna do? Climb the camel?
No, but she could have gotten her after that. But she allowed Tommie to talk her way out of it. To do the hugs and the theatrics about, I'm a mom. I'm trying to not embarrass my daughter.
That was after they fought.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but still.
Okay, I guess. So Tommie leaves immediately. Okay, immediately. And then after that, Lex says that Tommie's ducking wreck. Yo, we need to have like, what is that game where you have the, what is it called? Baddie Bingo? No, not bingo, but it's like you have to guess. Is it bingo? It might be bingo. It might be. Because there's like certain words that they always use on this show, like duck and wreck. What else do they say on here? Catch the fade, line it up, like all that shit. It would be so funny if we had like Baddie Bingo and I had all the words that they use and be like, guess this for 500. I don't know. Or some Baddie Jeopardy or some shit.
Yo, I'm
Who
dead.
said this? Let's see Baddie Trivia. Baddie Trivia.
Yo.
Line that shit up, Paul. Line that shit up.
Tiana's going off the rails. It's going off the rails
that's
again.
a great fucking idea. I'm mad I just said that out loud. Whatever. Whatever. I was just spitballing, but it came off the dome and now it's going to get stolen. Anywho, not even my idea anymore. It's done. So now Tommie gets in the car. The summer comes out talking about Tommie. Show me your baddest bitch. It's Liddy. Yo, I gotta do that. And Maddie Trivia sounded fun. So she basically says how like Lex is talking shit, all this stuff going on. Her stuff with Natalie is real. That shit with Fauna was like extra because it wasn't no real shit. She says, and she claims that Natalie lied on her in terms of, her calling multiple times. And she let it rock because it's like, okay, I respect you. It's your show. Maybe this is like a thing you're doing, right? But she just wants to have that one-on-one with her. Like, you're wrong for that. Like, I'm gonna still respect you, but I don't fuck with you after that, you know? And she tells Tommie all of that. And Tommie is basically telling her the same thing with Kold Killa. Like, I don't want to fight no-name bitch. These bitches will drag you at any chance they get. And I'm just like, this is such a terrible environment to be in. That's what I'm thinking the whole time they talking.
And it's so funny because Summer always gravitates towards the problematic people, the characters.
Always.
Because she's like, I know people, whatever, don't like Tommie, but that's my favorite baddie. You know, it's like, yo, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah. It's always the problematic ones. Even Krishan talking about, I like Krishan. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Very probably. You're just problematic. She's problematic. That's what it is. So
Tavii walks in on the girls. They're all sitting back. So she comes back, face is swollen from crying. And Rolly basically tells Tavii that, you know, she should have minded her business because at the end of the day, the conversation was between Natalie and Fauna. And there was no need for Tavii to put her 2 cents into it, which I kind of agree.
yeah, because it looks like you don't have Fauna's back.
Yeah.
So it's like, if that's your girl and y'all pillow talk, why are you even saying anything when Fauna's trying to talk?
Right.
So that, I'm telling you, that's why Fauna be getting mad. Like, why are you trying to fight me for dumb bitches? Like, you're trying to fight me for Natalie? Like, you're supposed to be my bitch.
Yeah.
Emphasis on mine. That's what it feels like.
And Tavii said that, everybody was talking and that's why she did what she did. But either way, like, I don't know. I guess she didn't have to say anything.
I guess. Yeah, so then she goes back inside and it's like a whole thing that erupts again between her and Tavii. And I mean,
her and Kold
Killa.
Killa.
Yeah, her and Kold Killa. And this is where you hear her say, y'all fight every day.
Yeah.
I don't do that with my friends. I don't do that with my friends. And Tavii is just very disappointed in Kold Killa and just like upset that like, you really gonna tell Fauna to hit me? Like, you're really wild. Like, I guess it caught her off guard. And she even says that she felt like she was caught off guard by this whole situation. Because those are supposed to be like the girls that she's cool with. And all of a sudden, like, that's what you do? Like,
exactly. And as this is happening, the fucking bottle girls come in. Talk about,
They doing it for mad long too.
Mad long. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was really like, wait. What are they doing? Like,
with the sparklers and everything.
They were doing it for mad long. I was like, bro, when is this gonna stop? They was too hyped to come back there. Talk about baddies. Like, what? And so eventually Fauna comes back in. And Rolly's like, well, Fauna right there have a conversation. And Tavii makes a note that, no, we already spoke. So they spoke outside already, off camera, which I think is just chef's kiss. It's tea. Because I just know. I don't know.
Yeah, and
Something going on.
Nat walks in too.
Yeah.
Nat walks in and Tavi's like, I don't know. She came for her too.
Yes.
She said, I ain't with no fake shit.
She said, what you gotta say to me? What you gotta say to me? Natalie's like, how did I get put back into this? Now you're coming at me. Like, what the fuck? Now
No,
they start
for
going back
real.
the whole thing. Like, you're fighting because of Natalie. It's Natalie's fault. And Natalie's just like, what the fuck is going on?
No, for real. And as this is happening, then you get the B-roll of Janelle,
Yes.
Anna, and Suki walking in.
Yes.
You know, they're like excited because they're like thinking that it's gonna be a vibe. But it's funny, as they're walking in the background, you hear Tavii yelling.
Yeah,
like you
do.
hear
You
Tavii
do.
yelling, and it's so funny because obviously they come into the scene, into the place, and it's awkward and
Yeah, because
emotions are
everybody was
heightened.
like, yeah, everybody's heightened as fuck. So they're thinking they walking in to be lit. They walking into some shit. And they're
Yup.
like, what is going on? Because they walk into Tavi and Killa arguing, and they're like, what is going on? This is weird. What happened with you? What happened with you? They don't know what's going on. I'm sure now they're going to see the episode and be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And so then after that, it's funny because as I see them walking in, I'm like, yo, where's Biggie?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Biggie? But then eventually she comes in by herself a little after them. And she says she feeling good. She looking good. She walking in. Everybody saying hi. Then some random bitch sneaks her. I was shocked. I was like, who is that?
Fucking goes crazy. You see that like there's a bunch of chaos as the girls are like
Yeah.
talking. They like get their attention and it's just a bunch of people everywhere. And it's like this random girl attacks Biggie. Biggie gets her hand on the hair. Thank God.
Yeah.
And
She's
she-
like grabbing that shit.
Yeah, she was holding on. But then also you saw that guy grab a chair. There
I
was
didn't see
yeah,
that.
because chaos broke loose. You could tell people who weren't supposed to be involved obviously are not getting involved because of the chaos. And there was
Yeah.
a guy that picked up a chair and they're like, don't throw the chair, don't throw the chair. And then it cuts off to next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, geez. Then we get the preview. Clearly a brawl breaks out and wherever the fuck they are
Mm-hmm.
in true Zeus fashion, right? Summer, Lex, DJ Sky, they meet. They have like a little sit down talking about a couple of shit. Natalie feels like Jayla didn't have her back, which I think is so funny because you know how many times Natalie has not had her back talking about, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, Jayla, I feel like you didn't have my back is kind of funny to me. But is Jayla a Capricorn as well? I think so, right?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
All right, I don't know. I'm not even gonna look that up, but I
No.
feel like they understand each other because they're kind of similar, like Jayla and Natalie. But only thing is, I felt like Jayla always had her back, but until Natalie started acting funny, and then Jayla was like, "All right, I see the vibe, so I'm just gonna do me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do me." So whatever.
Anna-
Natalie confronts her about that.
Yeah, and Anna runs to go help Biggie, which I think is always in character. Anna's one thing for sure. She ride or die for her bitches.
Yeah. Tank comes back and I don't know, the girls rehearse and clearly there's some beef with Tommie and Kold Killa. So that's the preview for next week's episode.
You forgot something very interesting.
What?
So part of the next week's episode, you're gonna hear Biggie talk about how she's gonna be the first baddie to sue the audience.
What? I didn't.
You
Oh,
didn't
I
peep
fucking
that?
missed that.
Yeah,
completely.
she basically said, I'm gonna be the first one because we can't keep having this where they think that they can just
No.
attack you because they want to be on the show.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
not okay.
And I
there
think-
needs to be some more security too. Like,
At the end of the day, that's their work environment. But I feel like I'm happy that Biggie is setting the example.
yeah, I'm happy too because I just don't give a fuck. Like, they love to say, oh, that's baddies, it's the environment. But that, if you're not on the show, like, that should just not be happening.
I agree. And listen, we've met enough people or have had enough DMs to know that there are people that literally will start problems with these people just to have a storyline,
No,
just to
for real.
potentially be a part of the show.
Just to potentially,
Not even actually have it, not even barely like see a contract, not even
Yeah.
hang out with these people.
Yeah,
They like literally start beef to potentially have a reason to be on the show,
Right.
which is like crazy.
Yeah, we need to take it back to the old days where you don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
You don't know
well,
what the fuck is
It's
going on.
unfortunate that Zeus kind of, that's how they market
That is
themselves.
how they market
and
yes.
create storylines is via Instagram and social
so
media.
anyone thinks they can do it just
Mhm.
because, and I
Mhm.
don't like that. Like, those girls signed their contracts already.
They're doing their job.
That's the difference between you, and these girls on the show.
There's a reason why DTB wasn't talking about the season until around her time that she came on. And then she started talking her shit, giving her opinions. It's all marketing, right? Like,
yeah.
and I don't know. But anyways, I think it's kind of corny that the audience member attacked. And I think that if Biggie is smart enough, businesswoman, to sue the audience member, I think it's also important that you as the audience who gets hurt in these environments to sue the richest of them all, which is Zeus Network. And I'm sorry, I mean, should I say allegedly to protect myself? Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Like, you know how quick Biggie is to say, I'ma sue y'all? It's the same way y'all should return that energy, because it's like, it's crazy the difference.
No, it's true.
How many people, you know, have gotten hurt and just stay silent?
Yeah, because they don't want to go through the trouble. They feel like it's easier to just be like, oh, whatever. But
They probably get paid too. Not much, but they probably get a little money.
I guess. Yeah, that's very true. That's very valid. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I enjoyed this episode. I thought it was so much tea, like pillow talk, sleep together. Was I right or not? Because was like, are y'all fucking?
Yeah.
Because these arguments are
you
a little
did clock
dumb.
that. You did.
Because it's like, it was a little too dumb. Like, I'm like, y'all
Mhm.
really not arguing about nothing. Like, is this like, I don't know. Anywho.
Yeah, you did clock that for sure.
You really was like, no way. No
I
way.
didn't see it.
Why not? Just because Tavii, you don't think what? Like, why? Because I feel like the main thing that people say when I talk about how Fauna and Tavii must have had a thing, people always come for Tavii's looks, talking about Fauna would never. And I'm just like, you don't know that?
I'm not even thinking like that.
Okay, because that's what people say. And I'm like, you don't fucking know that though. Like, how you gonna do that?
I don't even think Tavi's ugly though.
I don't think she's ugly either, but there are people on the internet talking about how she like Trick Daddy and all that. So they're gonna be like, oh, why would Fauna? Fauna would never. Fauna looks too good. Da da da. That's what they say. But I'm like, you don't fucking know. You don't know what the fuck she like.
I just didn't think that, like, I don't know, like, I just didn't think that Fauna was really, because when Tavii went to kiss her on the nose,
Was it the nose or the forehead?
it was the nose.
Oh god, that was
and
so
then
weird.
Fauna was like, "Wah!" Like, you know, like all fucking icked out by it. So I thought like, oh, she really straight, because there are some girls, straight girls that don't come near me type shit, you know?
But then there are also some straight girls that will know that their best friend is gay. And even though they know that they're straight, they get into this weird possessive thing over their best friend as if they're fucking and they're not fucking. So that can also be another factor. I don't know. I've seen straight girls do that shit.
I don't know. Do y'all think that they got a thing, especially after this episode? I mean,
Something happened.
let us know what y'all think about that.
Something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. Also, allegedly, not even allegedly, it's all over TikTok. People are, I guess, saying rumors about how Fauna has gotten involved with this other girl online, and now this other girl is like trying to like talk shit about her. It's a whole thing I saw on TikTok, and I was like, okay, maybe you people that follow, you guys, if you know, tell me the tea, because I saw it briefly on TikTok, but I didn't go too much into it to see. So now it makes me wonder, okay, Fauna, you really into girls? Because now this is another girl that's like masculine and all that, and all of a sudden y'all like, what? What's going on?
baby.
Because allegedly people are speculating online that DJ Ari and Fauna has something going on, and that girl that has beef with DJ Ari now is like upset with Fauna because of that. And Fauna went online to clear the air and say that, oh, me and DJ Ari are just friends. So I'm like, what? See, did I miss something?
What kind of lesbian honest shit is this?
Yo, right, let's be honest, for real. So I don't know.
I don't know. These bitches are lesbian liars because they not telling the truth. Can we just own that y'all gay?
No, for
It don't
real.
sell. That makes sense.
What do you mean? It
It
does
don't sell.
It does sell.
It don't sell if you're a pretty girl, you want to be a baddie. It don't sell. The guy, they want you to think that they're available for guys and girls. Makes
But
sense.
there were guys watching Bad Girls Club just to watch like hot girls fight and make out. Please. You telling me it don't sell? What was Girls Gone Wild? Bitches is always doing the most and making out with other bitches. It sells.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. It definitely sells. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Definitely let us know your thoughts. If you're watching us on YouTube, comment them below. Okay. So with that being said, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram. That's JESSI.strange. And where can they find you, Tiana?
You guys can find me on Instagram at is.tianalock. You guys can find us on Instagram at
The Petty Headquarters.
You guys can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube at The Petty Headquarters. We are also on Patreon, y'all, at The Petty Headquarters. It's very simple. All right. I mean, with that being said, this was your weekly dose of mess.